Hey, what's up, guys? This is Danny. Once again, I'm on my journey with the Sago palm, and I want to help you on your journey with whatever information I can provide you on your Sago palm journey. Uh, just real quick, just a recap. I started growing Sago palms from the seeds, and also I did also grow them from the pups. And if you go back and look at some of my videos, you will see that the seeds, I showed you that I peeled off the outer covering of the seeds, and under that covering there's a protective shell or husk type covering over the actual seed. And what I did was I cracked that husk open, revealing the seed inside, and I planted it into some prepared trays that I had with some good soil that I bought. And to make a long story short, I did a bunch of them that way. I also did some where I didn't open the shell at all, but I had stored them or had them growing in my garage, and it was very hot. It was during the summer times, and I would go in periodically to water the seeds, but I was negligent. And so over a period of time, my seeds did tap, the tap root did come out and implant itself into the soil, and I did get a few sprouts, but I was negligent and I didn't water it like I should have. So even a warm, dark place such as a garage will be very good if you water your seeds on a regular basis. Make sure your soil doesn't get dry, but keep the seeds moist, and you should get a good tap root. But also opening and exposing the main seed in such a way that I also did get some type of mildew or some kind of growth on the seeds. So if I would have any advice to give you, I would say do not crack that husk at all. You can still shave the outer covering, the red outer covering on the seed, but don't crack them, okay? Because I think too much moisture gets in the main seed, and the seed itself is already moist and soft, and it created some type of fungus / mildew on the seed. So if you don't do them that way, I wouldn't recommend you doing them that way. Keep the seed closed, and eventually over time it will tap itself into the soil that you have prepared for it. So that's my advice as far as planting from seeds. Now, with that being said, I'm still looking for seeds now. I'm going to restart after all this time, which is about 2 years. I'm going to restart planting seeds again, but it's a lot of work. You really got to pay attention to it. So for what I did, I really love these Sago palms, let me say. And what I did was I've been growing Sago palm trees from the pups. I would find a mature Sago palm tree, and the growths on the side that sprouted leaves, those are called pups. So I would take those pups off of the main tree, and I would plant them in my own pots, and they've been doing really well. And so I have some that I have here. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to turn my camera around here. Okay, this is my backyard, and as you can see, I have a large variety of Sago palms growing. And as you can see, I even have some smaller ones. We'll start with the smaller ones. These right here I found on a mature plant. It was very overgrown with leaves, and these were on the inside, and they were easy to get. I just plucked them off. I didn't really need any tools. And so I've been growing these. And so this is where I am now with these. These are just starting off. I had them planted for about 2-3 weeks now, almost a month. And so as you can see, I have about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, about 20 of these. And this one here, it just started to grow. Okay, that's a pup. It's very small. You see the tender sprouts that are starting to come out of the ground. And so this is about 2 weeks or a good week and a half that it has actually shown growth. So I'm very happy about that. These pups are very small, and just to see the growth that comes out of these, I'm very happy to see. And I have another one here that's about 3 weeks, close to a month, and as you can see, it's very small. These are small pots, and so just to give you a kind of view of, you know, how big they are. But that's about 3 weeks, almost a month worth of sprout that has grown out of these smaller pups here. And so with this one, I had this one for about a year. So this one is about a year old. It might be 2 years old from the last time I made my videos. So this one, I believe, is close to about 2 years old. And I have some other ones here. Okay, now let me show you some of these. I'm gonna get to these bigger ones in a second, but this is my collection here. And this is actually an orange tree that I just got off my orange tree in the back, in my backyard back there, next to that building. But these are just now starting. I didn't know that they get oranges that small on there. But anyway, we're not talking about those. We're talking about the beautiful sago palm. This is one that I planted. As you can see, I have all different types of sizes here, and they have started to leaf. They started to bloom, and so that one is the bigger one here that I have. I'm very proud of that one. Okay, and I've seen where, you know, some other people on different videos say that these plants love to spread their roots. They love to be root bound inside of the containers. So the longer you leave them in a container, the more the roots will spread around and flourish inside of there. So eventually they will be mature enough to plant in the ground and to you know, become mature. So these here are the bigger ones. Okay, I have a neighbor who has 2 large sago palms that were, these sago palms, man, I mean, they were big, mature, and I'm going to show you the mature ones. They were male, then they had the spore coming out of the side of them. But these here, he had let me show you. I'm gonna get out of this here. So these weigh about 30 pounds, and man, they are heavy. So they haven't started to bloom yet. I had these in the ground, in the pot, I mean, for about it's been about almost a month now, and I just got these. And this is another mature one. I believe that's a male. But what I'm really proud of, I'm gonna show you this one too, and these weigh about 60 pounds, if not more. These are very heavy, and this is the male. This is how you know that it's a male, by this thing here. Oops, broke it. It's okay. I'll just put it down there. But yeah, this is what I'm very proud of. This just started to grow out of this male plant, and I just had it in this pot for almost a month. It's probably not even a whole month in the pot, but we're just starting to get these beautiful, beautiful sprouts. And so I just seen that today, and so I wanted to just make a quick video about some of these sago palms. This one is about, I would guess these have to be at least 10 years old. Okay, but they're very heavy. They weigh about 30 pounds, 40 pounds, maybe even 50 pounds. And that double one weighs at least 60 pounds. But these are beautiful trees, beautiful palm trees. Once they start growing, then you will see sprouts like that. So I'm very proud of this one. This is one of the biggest one if not the biggest one that I have, and it's a monster. So I just started to get that sprout out of there. But I'm very proud of my sago palms. There's some fig trees over there behind the sago palms there. I haven't eaten those, but oh, this is what I wanted to show you. Yes, now I told you that they like to be root bound, and I had a pot here. My pot broke. This is a cheap plastic pot, and it broke. And I'm like, man, I got to replant my sago palm. And so this is what I did. And as you see here, this is what came out. I had no idea that the roots were going to be this long. I had this plant here for almost 2 years, and this was wrapped up all inside of the pot. And what I did, I had to break it up. I dropped it on the ground to break the dirt up, just like that. And I seen all these roots in here. So these plants love to get root bound, and the more roots that they have, the bigger and the better the plants are going to be. I could probably take some of these roots and try to plant them or something, I don't know, but I'm gonna leave it alone and just repot it. I got another pot here, and it's gonna sit up nicely. I'm gonna set those roots in there like that, fill it in, pack it with dirt, and let it grow. So that's just an update to my sago palm journey. If you like the video, please subscribe. Please share it and like it. Also, if you have any questions, just put your questions in the comments. I answer them as I see them and tell you all the information that I know, and hopefully I can help you out. So I'm continuing my sago palm journey. This is an update. This is Danny, and if you have any questions, like I say, just hit me up. All right, so y'all be good, man. Let me know how you doing on your sago palm journey, and I'll holler at y'all later with the update. Peace.